What's up, guys? Welcome back to It's Me Tinx Live, exclusively on Radio Andy, channel 102. As always, this is our time to talk to each other. Call me if you want to join the conversation. It's 844-305-ANDY. That's 844-305-2639. Good morning. Happy Monday. How are we all doing? I hope everybody had a fantastic 4th of July. Listen, guys, like everybody, my heart has been broken by this horrendous tragedy that happened in Texas. All of these people dead, so many little kids dead. It's just absolutely beyond comprehension. It's beyond words. It's such an unspeakable tragedy, and I know that as a community we're all thinking of the families affected. We're thinking of the heroes, the camp counselors and the camp directors, some of whom died trying to save these little kids. And it's hard to know what to say. I just keep thinking about the parents who are not gonna pick up their kids from camp. And I'm thinking about the heroes who died in their last moments just trying to save these little girls, and everyone else, the first responders, everyone. So, join me in keeping them in our thoughts and prayers. If you pray, it's really just beyond words. No easy transition for that one, but I just wanted to, all take a moment together to think about them. On a much, much lighter note, I'm excited to hang out with all of you guys who signed up for the experience on this Thursday with Airbnb. Summer of Outside is Summer of Outsiding. I don't know about you guys, but based on the DMs that I've been getting, based on the calls I see on the screen, based on my own life, Summer of Outside is fully kicked off. And I can't wait to drink wine and yap with you guys on Thursday. So looking forward to our experience in the Hamptons together, and shout out Airbnb for facilitating such a fun thing. So Summer of Outside, I was in the Hamptons for what felt like 75 years. It was actually only a week. It was, we left it all in the field. Like every single morning we came down to the kitchen and we all debriefed and we all just looked at each other and we was like, yeah, we really did it. We drove out on Tuesday. I drove out with Pig and we had dinner with Ash, and then we just kind of had like an early night for us anyway. And Wednesday we decided to throw a dinner party. Everybody's really surprised that I can grill. I'm an amazing griller.
Since the day I've met you, you've been posting content of you cooking and grilling.
I love to grill.
I'm not surprised by that at all.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. We grilled, and then
did you have a man turn on the grill though?
No, I didn't.
You did it all by yourself?
I did it all by myself. The only thing that I'm not good at is figuring out if there's propane in the tank. That's very difficult.
Nobody's good at that.
How do you know? It's just really confusing. You don't know how much it is, and don't even think about asking me to change it. That is a man's job. That is man's work.
That is big propane fucking us all over, so we buy more propane.
Exactly. Yeah. So aside from that, I know how to do it all, and we grilled, and that turned into like a crazy dance party. But I stayed on Wednesday night. I was very proud of myself. We really wanted to have a lot of pool time this Hamptons, because last year we went out so much we didn't get a chance to do our favorite thing, which is go to Cinderella, buy every single mayo-based dip that they have to offer, and then lay by the pool and drink drinks and play music and be silly and have fun. So we did that on Thursday. We went to Crow's Nest Thursday night, which was awesome, even though it was like a complete thunderstorm. Friday, we DJ'd for what felt like 75 hours because we had a gig in the morning at Lululemon, which was amazing. And I'm very into Lulu right now, by the way. They're not paying me to say this, but they gave me a lot of clothes. And we went to the Lulu thing and they were like, oh, here's all your outfits, whatever. And they gave me these flip-flops, and everyone was making fun of me because I liked them so much I decided to wear them all of 4th of July. These like orthopedic Lululemon flip-flops. They are so comfortable, you guys. If you need a comfortable flip-flop, and everyone was like, oh, are those the Row? I was like, no, girl, these are Lulu. So shout out Lulu. Then we went to Surf Lodge and DJ'd. We opened for Hugel for 2 hours, which was like in the beating hot sun. And look, I love opening because it's like low stakes. Everybody's really excited for the main person, but you're also opening. So nobody's really paying attention to you, but you're also like wanting to do a good job. So that was, I always get a little in my head at moments like that. And then we DJ'd this new thing they're doing, which is like Surf Lodge After Dark. And it was like a boiler room set. Like I don't toot my own horn often. I roll. But it was like absolutely batshit. And as all I could see 360 was like people partying and raging, and it was so fun, you guys. It was amazing. And then Saturday we went to our friend's birthday party. We had a really chill time. It was great. It was a really fun week. How many hot dogs did everybody eat?
3.
Okay.
I think I had 5.
Oh,
Jesse, you had 5 hot
whoa,
dogs?
Jesse pulling ahead. Chris?
Yep. 0 dogs.
Oh, wow.
That's probably why he still has a 6-pack and we don't. I only ate 2.
2?
Yeah. And it was like a crisis because it was Saturday afternoon and I still hadn't had a hot dog, and we sent the boys out. We said, go and get us vodka and hot dogs. So we had teenies and weenies for our snack.
I love that.
It's if you've never had a crispy cup of vodka with a freshly grilled hot dog, you are missing out.
I literally had that on 4th of July. Someone's like, would you like a high noon or would you like a vodka? I was like, I'm going to make myself. I brought all the fixins and my own shaker.
Hell yeah.
To make a martini with my hot dog.
Yeah.
Also, Jesse doesn't put ketchup on his hot dog. Can we talk about that very quickly?
Wait, so sorry, what do you put on it?
Mustard.
Just mustard.
Mustard only. And
Wow.
if necessary, relish. But no,
Okay.
just
If
mustard.
necessary.
If necessary.
Wow.
You're so clinical about it. Like, if necessary, we can add some relish.
I just think ketchup is just sugar. And it's like...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And sugar's disgusting.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. That's the tea. I mean, yes, it is sugar, but I really think it pales in comparison to the like 40 pies that I ate this week, the 17,000 Aperol spritzes. Like, ketchup is the least of my worries in terms of my sugar consumption. So
Tinx is going to leave here and be like, I really got to cut out my ketchup consumption.
like that's not going to be the thing to make the difference. And on that note, yesterday so as someone who does enjoy partying and enjoying the world's merriments, I will say that something I've learned over the years is you can't have an abrupt end to a bender. It's really scary. You need to kind of like ease out.
The come down.
Because like on Sunday we woke up, it was yucky scary. We were like, oh my God, we have to drive back. Like, it's really hot. Like, there's a lot going on, whatever. And we have a tradition that me, Peg, and Ashley always get an absolutely obscene McDonald's order on the way home. Guess how much money we spent at McDonald's yesterday?
$112.
Oh, well, that's more than, so now I feel dumb. We spent $80, but that's still a lot. McDonald's is like so delicious.
It's never failed. It's the most consistent restaurant on the face of the planet.
And also, here I'm going to say something controversial. I think I've said this before. Fish fillet is the best thing on the menu.
It's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of.
No, it's so good.
It's so good.
Literally.
And I think that people with like true taste like fish fillet. Like, it's really a delicious sandwich, and it's quite light.
It's whatever trash is left over in a net. They just mash it up into patty form.
That's not
It's
true.
the hot dog of the sea.
It's not true. They have a new McFlurry, which is a s'mores one, and I was so excited for Pig to try it. I thought he was going to like it. He didn't. He likes his Oreo one.
The Oreo one is better, but can I quickly, I'm sorry to jump, but like,
Yeah.
did you see what Wendy's is doing with their Frosties right now?
No, what are they doing?
They're adding shit into it, I guess, to complete with the McFlurry. I saw a Wendy's vanilla Frosty with chunks of Pop-Tart in them.
Did that excite you? You do love a Pop-Tart.
That's all I've been thinking. My daughter was trying to talk to me the other day. I was like, hold on, I'm thinking of something. It's like, I'm thinking of this Frosty that...
Well, you have to try it. Is there a Wendy's near you?
Oh, yeah. I live in the burbs of Jersey. It's nothing but Wendy's and Targets.
So you need to try and report back to us, because I will say that I do love a Frosty.
I think I'm going to stop on the way out to the Hamptons event on Thursday.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then maybe I'll have that as my, like,
as your treat?
That's my little treat.
Yeah, you need a treat. Anyway, I think that if you guys had a bender, and then not only did we get McDonald's, we got back, we showered, and we went out to Chinese food, and then we got a drink after, because you can't abruptly stop it. It's too scary and it's too frightening to stop it. So
you can't dry out completely on a summer Sunday after a long week. Like, it's impossible. You're creating more stress in your life than you need. I had 2 drinks myself yesterday. Just had to.
Yeah.
Just had to.
You had to. Yeah. I had 4.
Oh, okay.
Plus 2. But yeah, it was amazing. It was good. It was, and I woke up and I was like, you know what? I had the best time. Guys, listen to me. If you are having a freak out, because I did get a few DMs being like, oh my God, I'm spiraling. Tinx, I ate so many hot dogs. I drank so much, blah, 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 blah. If you ate and drank a lot, it is okay. I'm here to tell you it's fine. I did it too. I really did it. And here's the thing, not that much can happen in a week, body-wise. Like, maybe you're a little puffy, sure, who cares? Maybe you're a little hungover, maybe you have a little anxiety, but guess what? It's just a chemical imbalance and you're going to be fine. Just take it easy today, book a workout for later in the week. It will all be okay. Okay, now I need to tell you guys about what happened to me in the Hamptons, okay? And I'm going to keep it vague. I don't want to jinx anything, whatever. I mean, I don't even care, whatever. I was going to go on a date in the Hamptons, and I was excited about it. I was quite excited, okay? And I woke up, every morning I wake up early and I go get coffee at this place. And my house, everyone in my friend group sleeps so late, and I get up really early, like usually. And I was like, oh, I'm going to sneak out. I'm going to get a coffee, and then I'm going to lie in my bed, and I'm going to do a face mask and mentally prepare for my date, because it was a lunch date. And I was excited. I go. I am wearing no bra, and not in like a way that I usually wear no bra, where it's like, ooh, hoo, hoo, hee, hee, in a way where I'm like, I just rolled out of bed, like I'm disgusting. I was wearing boxer shorts. I was wearing flip-flops, and not the nice Row ones or the Lululemon ones, like weird ones that look like I escaped from a mental hospital. My hair was destroyed because I was planning to wash it, obviously, and I had no makeup on it. I was like, the acne was popping. Like it was bad. Thank fucking Jesus Christ that I had sunglasses. I'm in line. And by the way, I got there before it opened because this place is very busy. I got there at 8:20. It opens at 8:30. I'm waiting in line. I'm chilling. I'm cool. I'm playing on my phone. I'm slumped over, okay? Out of the corner of my eye, who do I see? The fucking guy. And when I tell you that my butt clenched, and it was at this point I realized I'm not even wearing fucking underwear either, okay? And I was like, oh my God. And the way this place is laid out, you can't escape, and there's nowhere to hide. And I thought about it. Like, I really thought about it. I thought about trying to leave the line, but it would look so obvious because it wasn't open yet. I was thinking about leaving the line, and I was like, what would I tell one of the girls? I would say, who cares? Whatever. And then I thought to myself, that's terrible advice. Of course it fucking matters. This is only the second time he's seen you, and you look like a fucking train wreck. Oh my God, guys. I was like, I can't believe this happens to me. And I was like, just keep your head down. Just keep your head down. He's not going to even recognize you because you look so ugly. I look at my phone. He goes, are you at the coffee place? And I go, and I had to just look up. I had to look up and I had to go, hi, oh my God, how are you? I'm so excited to see you later. And then I was like, why don't you cut the line with me? So he came in the line with me, and then he like bought me my coffee. Aww. And then I had to like wait for the coffees together. So he was just like really absorbing how ugly I looked for a full 15 minutes.
Were you able to comfortably chat, or were you so uncomfortable thinking about the way you looked that you weren't able to
I wasn't
flow?
I'm like secure in myself enough now that I'm like, you know what? It's fine. It's just a funny thing more than anything, because it's like, you know, when you're excited about a date and you like plan your outfit and you like, are you going to wash your hair, do all that stuff, and then sometimes it's like we plan and God laughs. So anyway, that's
he skipped a couple chapters in the book. You know what I mean? Like he saw you what you would look like, you know, after a sleepover.
After a sleepover. Well, yeah, I think I look worse because of how much vodka I drank the night before. But anyway, that's that. So, but guys, summer of outside is summer of outsiding. Like I need to hear all the summer of outside stories. I swear, the actual craziness of the plot thickened. Remember how I said the plot always thickens this week? Like there's just always stuff that occurs, and I ran into a couple of you and you were like, oh my God, this and this happened. Oh my God, you were right. So I need to hear all the summer of outside stories. And for me in my personal life, just there were so many plot updates. The writers in the writers room were working overtime this week. I'm like, oh, a twist. Oh, a new character. Oh my God, how unexpected, a cliffhanger. So there's a lot going on. And it's safe to say that I've got a pep in my step because I have a crush. So that's all I'll say. I have a crush, a real one. So that's all I'll say.
But the guy that you saw,
I will not be clarifying, Steve.
But the guy that you saw,
I will not be clarifying.
No further questions.
No further questions. But I do have a crush. So yeah.
This is.
Anyway, let's take a caller. I think we need to take a caller at this point. Let's do Kate. Hi, Kate. How are you?
Hi. Good morning. Okay, I have a lot to tell you, so I'm just going to jump into it.
Do it.
So my roommates and I this summer we're like super fun girls, super cute. If I do say so myself.
Hell yeah.
We're great. And we were like at the beginning of summer, we were like, we don't like the pool of men that we are in. Like we don't like who we're seeing.
Okay.
So we came up with a secret plan. So basically we've been having like a little party at our house.
Okay.
Like once a month. And we just have like a treat. Like, I don't know, we make ice cream, or one of my roommates likes to bake a lot. So she goes crazy. And we just invite everyone we know, and we tell them to invite anyone they know. And I told my girlfriends that I invited, I specifically said, please bring boys.
Yes.
It has been so successful. We have had like 60 or 70 people come.
Oh my God.
And we've made all these new friends. Like, the first time we did it, we met this group of guys who were like, oh, we play pickleball. And we were like, yeah, we love pickleball. We've never really played pickleball, but
Hell
we can
yeah.
get into it.
Yeah.
So we like now have these people that we go play pickleball with. And like one of my roommates has been on like 6 dates with a guy from it. And it's been like super successful.
That is so summer of outside. I am so proud of you. I absolutely love that. Also, it reminds me of the article that I was obsessed with in the beginning of the year from The Atlantic, and it was called Americans Need to Party More. And it was basically saying that throwing a party is actually like a really good thing to do for community. And I'm not even saying that in a sarcastic way. It was like Americans don't throw parties anymore because, you know, it can be expensive or they can be worried people won't come or whatever. But it's like, it's a really nice thing to do and people always appreciate it so much. And so at the end of the article, the author says, like, basically, I want all of you to throw 2 parties a year. And it sounds like you've done that and more. And it's just, because we need to get together. It's that simple. Like, it's that simple. And it doesn't need to be this big thing. Like, you don't need to roast a suckling pig. You can simply just make ice cream or bake or whatever. And it's just, people love to get together. Like, party is up there with crush in terms of my favorite word. Like, it lights me up. Is there anything better than getting a text being like, hey, want to go to a party? Like, that is the best text in the world. So I love it.
Easy too.
Yeah,
We
it's
just, like,
easy. It's low
have
lift.
People in our backyard. Like we don't even need to like have people in our house.
Exactly.
To be fair, we have had some really weird people show up.
Of
We
course.
had this one guy come, Tinx,
Oh.
who was like just blatantly telling people that he didn't think the Holocaust was real.
Oh.
They were like, "You're actually not invited anymore."
Wow, he's got to
You
be
actually
kicked
need to
out.
leave.
That's really
Yeah,
disturbing.
and we've had people like play a game, I guess, to like see who could like steal something from our house.
What?
So like, yeah, they're
Okay,
crazy
so not
people,
all good.
but-
Not all good.
Yeah, not all good. But the last invite we made, we said anyone who is normal is invited. So
I love that. Well, and also if you
hoping
have
to
a
publicly shame them, is
yeah,
obviously weird.
and also like people need to be responsible for their guests too. Kind of, you kind of do need to be responsible.
Have you ever experienced that where someone you love and trust and like is like a close friend brought someone to a dinner or your house or whatever, and you're like, and you kind of like thought differently of that person?
I can't think of something, but honestly, it was me and Pig that were the liability this weekend because our friend Steph brought us to a party on Saturday and it was a classy event. It was nice. The people were wearing cashmere. Okay, it was nice. Me and Pig came in pretty hot. We came in pretty hot and we stayed pretty hot, but I think it worked out okay. I think they didn't mind in the end because we were being funny. We were the entertainment, but that was me on Saturday. But we were we were in high spirits. Let's just say that.
I mean, you and Pig are a lot.
We are a lot.
In a great way.
Yes.
So I imagine that the people loved you.
Well, and Ashley is like normal and beautiful, but she left early, so she wasn't there to like curtail our shenanigans. But I think it was okay. We became Instagram friends with a few of them, so I feel like we're that's all right.
That just made me think. Kate, did you start thinking differently of your friends that maybe brought a Holocaust denier to your house?
I mean, so the hard thing with saying invite whoever you know is like we meet new people, but we don't know who's invited.
Right,
Yeah,
you can't
that's
keep
fair.
track of them.
Yeah.
You can't keep track of them.
So
Yeah.
we can't. We would specifically go to someone and say, "Do not invite this person."
Right,
again.
right.
Instead, we just had to call them out. And honestly, I'm telling everyone I know about all these weird things that people do, and I'm naming names because if you don't want me to talk shit about you, don't
Don't be
shitty
weird. Yeah, don't be weird. Of course. Yeah. Well, I also like that you can do it in your backyard because then it's like very low lift. You don't even have to have people in your house. Like if you have a yard, that's fantastic. That's what I wanted to do on Wednesday. I was like, I'm going to do a little dinner party and it's just so easy and we're going to grill and it will be super, super chill. So I love this. Thank you for doing it. And thank you for telling us. I hope you inspire someone to throw a party this year this summer because it's summer of outside and that's good summer of outside energy.
We love summer of outside.
Love it. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for calling. Good luck with the rest of your party series. And keep putting out the good vibes.
Thanks, Tinx. Have a good day.
You too. Bye, babe. That's so fun. I love that so much. Yeah, we're going to have another dinner party on Friday night, I think, out there, which is really fun. But and that is also why I like the Hamptons. And I know it's like the biggest eye roll of the century because I used to hate them, blah, blah, blah. But it's like the socializing is really good out there. It's very like, oh, do you want to come to a party? Oh, I have a party. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So it's good.
I just feel like you work so hard and you have this nice house. Why not utilize it instead of just going somewhere and rage? You can go anywhere and rage at any time. Go anywhere and
rage. Yeah, the best is like the pool. Like I said, the pool days and the mayo-based dip parties and the grilling, and that's just like it's the best.
How was the carrot dip?
The carrot dip was not my favorite, honestly. Yeah, that was a rogue add to the cart, and it's my favorite dip is a potato salad. But honestly, I like a German style, which is no mayo. It's like more of like it's so good. And then I also love at Citarello, they have this spicy chipotle crab dip, which is just, I mean, it's otherworldly. If I ever get married, I'm not going to have a wedding cake. I'm just going to have a rendering of a cake made out of spicy chipotle crab dip. And if my husband's not down with that, then he's probably not my man. You know what I mean? We can maybe have a cake too. Okay, let us talk to Alex. Hey, Alex, what's going on?
Oh my God. Hi, Tinx.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for calling. What's going on?
So I'm Canadian, so I didn't have any crazy 4th of July plans this week. But I really like this guy, and we've been on 2 dates. Well, kind of 3, because yesterday there was like this fun block party that he invited me to, and we hung out the whole time while we were there.
Fun.
Really nice. But for our second date, he took me out for this like crazy bougie dinner.
Okay.
It was like 7-course tasting menu.
Oh, fancy. We love that.
Well, I think he was trying to impress me because he knows I work in the industry.
Oh, cute.
And that I'm like picky.
Okay, that's thoughtful.
Yeah, so it was really nice. But anyways, I invited him over to my house for dinner tonight.
Okay.
And it's been so long since I've hosted a guy at my house.
Oh my God.
And I need like a refresher of like etiquette.
Okay, are you going to cook for him?
Yeah, I'm going to cook for him.
This is so fun. Okay. Do you know what you're cooking? Is it something easy that you kind of have got down?
Yeah, I've been, I bought Meredith's like Wishbone Kitchen's cookbook. And I think I'm going to do her like tomato baked cod.
Oh, perfect.
And then like a little side. I don't know what yet.
I love that. I think, okay, here are my tips. Prep as much as you can before he gets there. Like set the table, pick a playlist that is really long so you don't have to fuck with it, because it's like, have you ever tried to pick music in front of someone? I have. I'm a DJ, but also like it's scary when you're in your house and you're like, oh my God, what's the mood? Pick a long ass playlist, set it and forget it. Light a bunch of candles in all the rooms of the house, like a little one in your powder room, one in your bedroom, you never know, and like on the table, and fully prep as much as you can so that you can just, when he gets there, you can just enjoy. And you know, when he gets in, just be like, oh, I'm drinking white wine, do you want a glass? Like, you set the tone, like it's your house. He's going to be nervous too. He's going to be so excited. And I do think that, like, unfortunately it's a little fucked up, but men love it when we do that shit. They love to like see what we cook and like, you know, be a little waited on because they're fucked up like that. But you know, whatever, go ham, you know, wear something sexy and soft. Wear like I don't know where you are, I don't know what the weather is, but like a summer dress, like something really soft and feminine, or like, I don't know, just cutesy. Like sometimes I get panicked and I wear it's too much, you know. Sometimes I'm like, oh, the guy's coming over, I'm wearing like a full outfit. Soft, like a little sweet little, you know, Reformation summer dress is perfect, I think.
Like something like silky and sexy.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so nervous.
No, don't be. What is it tonight?
Yeah, it's tonight.
Oh my God, I'm excited for you. No, it's going to go great. It's going to be so fun. And remember, this is a home game. You're on your turf, babe. You're on your turf. You know exactly how your house works. Like, you know all the good shit. Like, if you need to sneak off into the other room and fart, like, you know where to go to do that. Like, he doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, you know where all the tricks and you can go. Oh, another thing I always do is like, whatever your lip color is, like, I always hide it in a really easily accessible place, so that when you go to the bathroom, you can just easily touch up your makeup, put a little lip liner on, respritz your perfume and whatnot. So just have all that shit ready so you're like good to go.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate
You're
that.
going to have the best time. This is summer of outside.
so.
You're going to have a great time. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for you. Enjoy, okay? Enjoy it.
Okay, thank you, Tinx. I appreciate it.
Lots of love, babe. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
My God, that's so cute. Yeah. I mean, so recently a guy did cook for me, and I have to say it was really the sexiest thing ever.
What meal did he cook?
He cooked lunch, and it was really... Shut up, Steve.
Oh, like a lunch date.
I'm not saying, but I liked it.
Oh, you had a lunch date. Okay.
I liked it a lot. Okay. I really thought it was cool.
So my wife's friends introduced me to a theory about like when they have a guy over like third or fourth date and they're cooking, they always say, oh, would you mind bringing a dessert? And the test is, did he just go to the supermarket and buy store-bought cookies, or did he like go out of his way to like hit up like a nice bakery and be like, oh, I really like this bakery? And women have been like, oh, he brought me those dumpy sugar cookies from ShopRite, and it's like he
brought me sprinkle cookies, not
exactly.
pinole. I like pinole cookies. Yeah.
And they use that as a test, and guys that would actually go either way or put some thought behind it, or
I love that theory. I love that test. I think it's also like not even a judgy thing, because there is a lot of people who like sprinkle cookies and don't care, but because I care so much about like, I'm the type of person who, when I have a dinner party, I'm going to 3 different stores to get the good meat, to get the good this, to get the good that. So for me, oh my God, but that makes me feel terrible, because, you know, I brought like a not great bottle of wine to him for lunch, but it was all I had in my house.
On the lunch date.
Yeah.
How much? Well, listen, it's the price that matters.
God.
It's the price that counts. How
Can
much
I
was
say
it?
something else? Okay.
Yeah, we want you to say everything.
Fuck. Okay. I swear to God, the reason that I was also going to get the coffee is I wanted to get him a loaf of bread from the good coffee place. And so so he scuppered my plan, and I told him that. I was like, oh, I was going to bring you, you know, because I think that's a great present, especially if in the Hamptons, you always have people at your house, you need bread, you need sweets, whatever. So I was going to get it for him, but he was like, oh, I'm going to buy it. Like, I got it. And then he bought everything. So then I brought him like a mediocre bottle of wine.
Just that you had laying around the house?
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't even... Okay, that's fine.
Fuck!
You went to the wine store at one point to buy that... Wait a minute. Did someone bring you that wine as a gift?
Fuck. I fucked up.
You re-gifted?
Maybe.
How long was the date?
It was like a couple hours.
Oh.
Guys, we can't talk about it anymore.
Okay,
we can't talk about it.
No more details.
No, and also whatever. It's like, whatever. It's not a big deal. It's fine.
Did you guys swim?
I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
No more talking
Steve.
about it. You got it.
Oh my God, that's so cute. I'm excited for her. You know, apparently there's a $400 melon in the Hamptons this year. That's the thing. That's crazy. I couldn't do it. My mom sent it to me. She was like, you should get this. And I was like, it's at, Farm and Forage is bringing luxury to a whole new level by selling a special Japanese melon for $400. So this is the buzz in the Hamptons. I've never even heard of Farm and Forage, but I want to go check out the store, because if they're selling a $400 melon, I need to know what else are the prices going on.
Maybe for the next date, you bring that melon for and make up for that wine.
I should.
I mean, I would be so intimidated if somebody brought me a $400 melon.
I would do it, though. I'm so crazy. I love throwing money at a problem. I'm like, oh, here. Forget that I'm a tacky bitch. I also, whatever. I can't talk about it anymore. Let's go to break before I talk about it anymore. I'll be right back after this. So if you're on the line, stay on the line.